Welcome back. There is a new trend among teens using e-cigarettes, also known as vapes. Here to talk about the health risks, plus what some teens are adding to those e-cigarettes, is Dr. Theresa Willis, a pediatrician with the Austin Diagnostic Clinic. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. For those people who may not know what an e-cigarette is, just briefly explain what makes it different than a regular cigarette.
Okay, so an e-cigarette is an electronic device. It's battery powered, and it's basically using a liquid form of nicotine to vaporize so that you can inhale the vapor, but there's no burning leaf. So that's what makes it different from cigarettes.
And is there any smell?
No, not really.
Okay.
Right.
So what then would make it attractive to young children?
Teenagers?
Yeah.
I think some of the appeals, some of the things that they're using to sell e-cigarettes are things like flavors like Java Jolt and Cherry Crush, things that sound kind of cool to teens. And also you get to avoid that smell of cigarette smoke on you. So you can smoke an e-cigarette and then go back into the classroom and nobody's going to smell smoke on you. Your parents aren't going to smell it on your clothes.
When I first heard about e-cigarettes, it was about 3 years ago. I did a story, the only story I've done on them. And when they first hit the market, they were marketed as a way to stop smoking, kind of to smokers to kind of wean themselves off of the regular cigarette. It's a little bit better for you. So, I mean, is it healthier?
That's a tough question. It's a good question, but it's a tough question. Certainly, the probability of lung cancer and worrying about inhaling the cigarette smoke and that kind of thing, we think is better if you're not inhaling those carcinogens, then better chances with the lung cancer idea. But then the other question is, we don't know what other chemicals are in those vaporizers that you're inhaling, and the crux of the matter is it's still a nicotine addiction. So for new smokers, for teenagers who are maybe thinking, well, maybe instead of smoking cigarettes, I'll try e-cigs, what they're not realizing is they're still dealing with a nicotine addiction, and that's a lifelong issue.
So as a parent, what questions should you maybe be asking your teenagers, or what conversations should you be having?
Well, it's good. Talking to teenagers can be hard sometimes, but we need to talk to them. It's always good to just ask kids, what are you hearing about e-cigarettes? You know, are any of your friends talking about it? What's going on? What do you think? And use that as an opening to talk to them about your opinions, what you think about nicotine addiction, why it's not a good idea to start, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I know we've seen a lot of the local school districts kind of adding that specific, you know, e-cigarette term to their tobacco policies.
Right.
So, and that's because they have seen more students on campus using them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Willis, for being here this morning. Some very good tips and some additional information will be on our website with this video. Thank you so much.